So Caitlin Clark's her round of golf has finished today, and I'm going to be talking about it, and I'm also going to be talking about, like, in a video a little bit later, just about how the LPGA have, like, completely shown up the WNBA here. Like, they really have. Like, what the LPGA have done when it comes with the Caitlin Clark situation, you're like, is exactly how you use the rising tide raises all boats. But we have got here, I'm just going to be scrolling through from the L Correlation account. To be fair, I do appreciate the accounts like her, Ken Swift. Oh, I don't even know the other account. There's another account that aggregates a lot of Caitlin Clark stuff, but they blocked me, and now with the whole Elon Musk thing, I can actually see some of the stuff now. But Caitlin Clark obviously has been talking a lot about the sports, but today she goes and tees off. I think she hit her first fairway. She hit a fairway off, I think, the first, and she's obviously playing with Nelly Korda, who's, again, one of the, like, the number 1 ranked player in the world, and 116,000 Twitter followers, so relatively popular as far as golf is concerned. Decent enough social media following. I will say, though, 116,000 followers, almost at Mick levels. But, yeah, so obviously 100 times more famous to me. But Caitlin Clark also with a really nice putt here. Like, that is really not an easy putt to make. Very, very solid putt there from Caitlin Clark. I have actually no idea what she finished on. Or what they finished on. Like, I think Caitlin Clark, supposedly she's talking about how, like, she normally is just happy if she can sometimes hit in the 80s, but, like, as long as she doesn't hit over 100, she's happy. Which, to be fair, it's a lot better than I am at golf. I'm quite a bit not great, but, like this is a crazy, crazy putt right here. Did she make that? There's no way she made that putt. That's a good putt. Leaving Nelly Korda with a tip in. That's a nice little putt right there. And yeah, it's funny though, with the whole situation, is that it seems to be like one of the big things when it comes to like, just when it comes to the sport. It's how you can integrate, like, a celebrity in sport kind of perfectly, especially in a growing sport. When you've got kind of a growing celebrity from a different sport and you're able to do something like this, it's going to help out. It's going to help out women's golf big time. And yeah, it's actually been really, really solid. But yeah, she's what's this whole 7? There are a lot of fans here at 7 a.m. for Pro AM. They are. I'd be asleep by then. Like, obviously the whole thing about it was Caitlin Clark's round was the most important thing about this event. It wasn't even going to be televised. That's the thing. It wasn't even going to be televised. And the place ends up being, like, packed. Absolutely packed from the start.
This is whole 7. You still got a while to go. And the last thing I'll ask is, there are a lot of fans here for 7 a.m. Pro-Am.
I would be asleep, but hey.
What were the nerves like hitting your opening tee shot here compared to what you normally do on the basketball court?
I don't get nervous for basketball, but I got a little nervous for this because I don't want to hit anybody, but honestly.
I think she did hit someone. If I'm not mistaken, I think she did hit someone in the head. Or not hit someone in the head. I think she did hit a ball into the crowd. She almost hit somebody. Yeah. At least she, at least after almost hitting somebody, she did go and sign the ball. She signed the ball, at least. Caitlin Clark, Nelly Korda, Annika Sorenstam. This is wild. Early morning crowds. Like, this is mental. Look at the crowd at 7 a.m. Nice swing. I have to say, nice swing. Pro golfer just tracked down Caitlin mid-event to shake her hands and thank her for playing the event and bringing all the attention to the sport. Like, if only. If only. And Caitlin, obviously, at the end of the round.
for herself there.
And then obviously, when it comes to Caitlin Clark,
Athlete to athlete respect. I think they certainly appreciate everything she's accomplished, and I think you see the same respect when Caitlin talks to an Annika Sorenstam, because she knows what it takes to be that good.
Just look at this feverish reception right here. There are major champions in this game who don't have crowds like that waiting for them off the 18th. Everyone just wants that little memento from number 22.
And again, you see it there in the crowd. It's a very young crowd. It's a crowd that's obviously trending towards young girls.
and like that's the big thing, is that like it is a very young crowd at 7 a.m. watching golf, watching women's golf for that. So like I think they're probably really happy. They're probably really happy. Stopping mid-round to sign a visor and poster for 2 young girls. Like, that's the whole thing, is like a larger-than-life figure.
Caitlin was signing a few autographs. I mean, she's a larger-than-life figure, and there she is, face to face.
And like, that's the reality of the whole thing, is that, Jesus, that is from the wrong channel. That is from the old Mick Hoops channel. That was a mistake for wrong tab, but I mean, if you guys are interested in basketball stuff, we've got our NBA channel right here, Mick Hoops. Link will be in the description. Accidental plug. But yeah, so like that's the thing. That's the thing. He is, or she is, a larger-than-life athlete. She is, I will say this, again, one of the 10 most famous American athletes in sports. She's one of the 10 most famous in America. And I'm being dead serious. Like, who is... If you walk around the street, Mahomes is more famous, yes. LeBron and Steph are more famous. Yeah. Unpopular opinion, she is more famous right now than Kevin Durant. Fans will not swarm Kevin Durant like that. As in, I'm trying to think of players, if they played in something like this, would draw the same crowd to watch them as to watch Caitlin Clark. Mahomes, yes. Messi, yes. Ronaldo, yes. Caitlin Clark, yes. KD, no. LeBron, Steph, the only NBA players that would draw this type of absolute crazy fanfare. And then there's probably a couple of there's maybe a baseball player or two that I don't know of, and there might be a couple more American football players that I don't know of, and that's about it. But yeah, just a crazy old day for Caitlin Clark, and fair play. She made a couple of nice putts. I have no idea how she got on, but I mean, she made a few nice putts, so that's an important thing anyway. And she seemed to have a very good time playing golf today.